Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Copeland, and I love supporting women on this journey of finding love after 50. Welcome back if you've been here before. And if you're new to my channel, I'm so glad you're here. Make sure before you forget to subscribe so that you get notifications when I post a new video. And also, if you like this video, be sure to like it below and add to the comments how you feel about the video or anything else you would like me to cover in these videos, because I want to make sure you're getting what you need. So today we're going to talk about 3 shifts you need to make if you want to be successful dating over 50. And let's start with shift number 1. You want to shift your attitude about you as a single woman over 50. I mean, let's face it, no one will ever be more critical of you than you are. I mean, think about how many times a day you pass a mirror and you look at yourself and you start criticizing yourself. You go, my neck looks weird. I have lines here. I have lines there. My butt is too big now. When you're doing this all the time, every single day, what it does is it takes a toll on your psyche. And what happens is you start believing you're too flawed for a man to really like you. And instead of appreciating how amazing you are as a woman over 50, you start to think I'm flawed, and you're not. You want to shift this negative mindset by sharing something positive you either are grateful about yourself or that you like about yourself when you pass the mirror. Let's take our arms. Okay, unless we're pumping weights all the time, we don't necessarily have the shapeliest of arms anymore. But instead of focusing on them as flawed, and that comes from comparing yourself to where you were when you were 20, turn it around and say, I am so grateful for my arms because I'll be able to hug that wonderful man who is coming into my life, who will love me just as I am. And the reason he will is because you love you just as you are. Now, here's a little secret for you about this judging. Men do not look at your parts and pieces. They don't pick you apart like you do. They either like you the way you are or they move on. And they don't know what you looked like when you were 20. And that's who you're holding yourself up to every day. So you want to come to a place of just accepting you for you. Now, if a man is attracted to you, and men are attracted to all types of women, he has the ability to love the whole you and accept you for as beautiful as you are. And let me give you another secret here. We as women fall in love with men's potential, but men fall in love with the real you, just how you are. So the question I'm going to leave you with on this shift is, can you start to do that for yourself? Fall in love with you just as you are. Let's talk about shift number 2, and that is shifting your limiting dating beliefs about available men after 50. Now, most women believe what makes a man a quality man is his ability to swoop her off her feet, wine and dine her at the best restaurants around town, and give her presents and a very wealthy lifestyle. Now, I want to share another secret with you here. Money does not make a quality man. How a man treats you and how you feel around a man is far more important in determining how good of a man he is for you. I had a client who was very successful professionally, yet she found herself madly in love with a man who had a great career as a male nurse. But prior to meeting him, she thought love meant meeting a man with a great career like she had and a lot of money. But when she gave this new relationship with the male nurse a chance, she felt like she'd won the dating lottery. He was the best guy she had ever been with because he made her feel absolutely loved, cherished, and adored. Note that those feelings she shared have nothing to do with money or the fact that she out earns him. Yet many professional women would have turned their noses up over this man, declaring that anyone less than a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant just didn't qualify as a quality man in their eyes. I want to tell you, there are so many good men out there who want nothing more than to make you happy, who will make the greatest boyfriend or husband in the world. You just have to open the possibilities in your mind and give them a chance. Let's talk about shift number 3, and that's about opening up your closed heart so you can have the relationship you really want. I've had women share with me over the years how desperately they wanted a man in their life. Yet when it actually came to making it happen, they had gotten cold feet. And you might wonder why. Well, it's because letting a man into your heart again is really scary, especially when you've been hurt in past love relationships. And when you have been hurt, you protect your heart using excuses like, I'm too busy to date, or my grandchildren need me, or let's face it, there's just no good men to date over 50. I'm sure you've heard all these. And the big one, all the good men are taken. I will assure you they are not. But the list goes on of excuses to protect your heart. And sometimes you can't even see how you're sabotaging your love life. And I've spoken with women who told me that they went on 5 dates, yes, only 5 dates with 5 different men. And when they didn't find Mr. Right in those 5 dates, they decided they were going to quit and give up on this dream. Now, I know you don't want to hear this, but it does take work to find the right man for you. I mean, think about anything you've done in your life that you really wanted. It takes effort and action steps. But if you think he's going to show up on your first date or even your first 5 dates, you're actually kidding yourself and setting yourself up for failure. And this is why it's so important to have a coach in place to motivate you when the going gets tough, because you want to have those dating skills that are available to you so that you can keep moving forward. That's why I'm here, and I'm dedicated to helping you get the tools and the skills you need so you can find that quality man and the relationship I know you want. Now, I always love inspiring you. So before we go, here's a little bit of inspiration from one of my past clients, Kim. She wrote to me and she said, Lisa, I want to thank you for your program. I am so grateful that I found you. I've learned so much about my old self and now understand why relationships have been so hard for me to come by and maintain. I am nervous about going forward, but so very hopeful because of the program, the tools you gave me, and your amazing support. I know this is now my time. So to summarize what we've covered today, the first thing is start loving you so a man can love you. You can only attract from where you're at. And see the possibilities and the abundance of men who are out there to date you. And lastly, start to open your heart so love can come to you. And if you need help below, we have some resources for you. And if you'd like to talk to me and figure out a way to make this happen for you, just click that link below. Everything is there. All right, we're going to end today. And I want to end it with telling you that I so believe in you. Big hugs.